What is up, y'all? It's your boy Winston Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick review. Peacemaker episode 5. It is Sunday. That episode came out on Thursday, but does it really matter? Does it matter? Because there's only like 2 people that care that I do videos. If you're watching this right now, you probably just stumbled upon it and you're like, man, look at this lackluster, no edited video. Dude is just sitting in his living room with a wolf mask on, just yammering on. Yeah, pretty much. But the episode was so underwhelming, I didn't feel the need to hurry up and review it. I mean, and also I'm sick of just not having anything good to review. That's why I hope the boys hurry up. Alright, I wish the boys would hurry. I don't even know how I structured that last sentence, but I went to public school, so excuse me. But we need the boys to hurry up and come back. Invincible, a couple other shows like that, so I can actually have something good to talk about. Because when you have something good to talk about, something you're excited about, it's so much easier just to free ball it, pause, and just go off the top of your head and just talk about things. With this, I don't know how many times I can just say something is trash juice, it's lackluster, it sucks, it's SJW. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep, but that's what they're giving us. And I'm not totally against, diversity and all this kind of stuff. It's the forced diversity. It's the stuff that usually wouldn't be in something maybe 6-7 years ago, but now all of a sudden it's in there, and it doesn't add anything to the story. It doesn't add anything to the overall experience. It's just shoehorned in there because they have to check a bunch of boxes, and that was the problem with this episode. I've liked the show so far. But from Jump Street, I saw where the problems were going to be. They were going to hold the show down from being a great show, and it was those things. It was those forced things. And this episode really highlights those forced things. And I'm disappointed because when you see the credits come up, it says written by James Gunn. So you're like, all right, cool. We're going to get some off-the-wall stuff. But you had a gorilla getting killed by a chainsaw. You had a few other things like that. But that wasn't enough for me to overlook this terrible, terrible character that was pretty much the focus of this whole episode, that was teamed up with John Cena in this episode. She is just, first of all, the actress is absolutely terrible. She can't act believably. And this is the problem that I have with the Book of Boba Fett and the 2 stars in that. It's just anything they do, facial expressions, anything like that, none of it comes off naturally and organic. It comes off as forced. And you got to keep in mind, too, when you see things like this, that's the best take they had. So they maybe did, 15 takes of that? When you see something terrible, that was the best one. So let that sink into your brain right there of what kind of talent they're working with. But she just sucks, man. Just everything about just the way. And I might think about that character differently had an actual competent actress been given the role. But since they have to check all these boxes, we got to have someone of color. We got to have somebody overweight. We got to have somebody that's a lesbian. We got to have this. We got to have that. It just creates these weird situations where there's no movement. You have to put somebody in there that is just unlikable, not fit for the job, just to check some boxes to make people happy that don't spend any money and don't matter in the long run anyway. So I'm so blown away by businesses, why they're still doing this. Go woke, go broke isn't just a catchy slogan. It's the truth. And you would think with these heartless corporations and businesses that would be the bottom line, would be the money. And I really don't get why they're still... you're seeing people, ease up off it. In a couple years, you're not going to see all this stuff. All this stuff is going to be a terrible memory. People are going to look back and be like, man, remember when they had to force these people into everything and just ruined everything that we loved? But right now it's still going, and it's sad because it wrecks things that have potential to be really special. And that's pretty much all I got to say about Peacemaker episode 5. There really wasn't, a lot of notable stuff. The last 2 episodes, like last episode, to me that was just, a character building episode. So I understand that you have to have those things in a show to make it work. So I wasn't really bugging out about the last episode, but this episode right here, I really think they crapped the bed with this episode. John Cena's still good in it. Hearing people criticize John Cena, it's like he's always been that way. as far as his acting, and this character perfectly matches up to his acting style. So I don't see what you're complaining about. You're acting like this dude has the ability of like a young De Niro. No, he's John Cena. He's an okay actor, depending on what role they put him in. What would I give the episode? On 0 to 10 dog bones, my rating, it would be... Just because that actress is so terrible and unlikable and untalented, I give this episode a 1 dog bone. And that's being generous, because she is terrible. She straight up... Her and that thing that runs the group that helps John Cena, that I don't know what it was born as or what it is now, but that actress, I don't know what it is. That also brings the show down. Those two. If they could get rid of those 2 actors for next season, if there's going to be a next season, and just ditch those characters and actors altogether, it would be a huge step up. This is your boy Winston Wolf. I'm out.